Or Chelsea?
Chelsea.
Chelsea? Next to Chelsea? Juliet?
Yeah.
Alright, next to Juliet.
And another David.
Pardon?
Another David.
Another David. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, I'll probably forget all their names, but hey. I'll see you 10 years from now and I will remember your face, I promise you that. And where's everybody from? Yep, where in England? Huh?
Coventry.
Coventry? And you guys?
Scotland.
Scotland. Ah. And that's the name of Poland. So David, you said to me that you've done it before?
Yep.
So how many visits is this for you? 7. So I eat your local. Oh, so again, I say, so you're local.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, it's always a pleasure to have you and have you back. Well, I guess for you guys, you guys know the basis of the tour. When was the last time you came out?
8 years.
8 years? That's the last time you came on tour?
Yes, it's like
Oh, okay. Well, it's pretty much we changed the tour for a couple of days. Did you go to lunch on the West Coast last time? Yeah? Oh yeah, Simon should tell us a little more about it. Oh yeah. We're going to get back, let me bring the tour down for you. We're going to go to Gun Hill and we're going to see the other team. We're going to get into the tour as well. We're going to see the other team. Lighthouse up here is already reported. There are only 3 of them still operating, and that lighthouse is the only metal lighthouse that we have. Go figure they would put a metal lighthouse right next to the ocean. But it was actually a part of a trade show back in the 1800s in the UK. And at the end of the trade show, they dismantled it and shipped it over here. Now, when we get to our stop, sign and your room numbers, right? Just give you some basic information as it pertains to the tour. Example, you can tell the classes at all times. Keep your hands and your feet on the inside. As you get up, to get off or get on board the jeep, watch your head. Those roll bars are padded, but they will still hurt. Right? Once you get to the off-road, you might hold on to them. Brush up the stuff here. I don't want to have to donate my arm to anybody. Alright. If anybody becomes unwell at any point in time, please let me know. Alright. We do have a first aid kit on board. Try to give as much assistance as I can. And if that doesn't work, well, I got a gallon of rum. Have a couple of other rules that are on board like Jeep or you're on board the Hulk. Alright, you notice that we have a green stripe Land Rover, green stripe Land Cruiser. You're going to see some of the other things in different color stripes, different themes. Alright? Again, so on board like Jeep, we always tell the ladies, try not to worry about Chelsea, especially you, honey. You Alright? Outside of that, you make your push and I'll stop. So yes, fellas, we're using the all these. And if you can't find a tree or a branch somewhere, you got to make sure it is downwind. Alright? If your camera's handy, make sure it stops. But if at any point in time you see something you want to get a photograph of, you'll let me know, I'll stop and I'll back up. The answer, I'll give it. If not, I'm just going to make something up and make it sound good. Alright? Sorry, that's what we call a rub shop. So you're on the top of our bar. Here, main bar, you get a logo on the outside. Shop. You want to see one yellow building? That's a church. Right? We have over 365 churches on the island. And very close to every church is like a rum shop. That's called keeping the church together. But I think you guys today going to pay a little more for fuel than we do here. We pay about $20 a gallon. O levels, A levels, US, SATs, your finals. Right? And then from there, it's optional then. See, I said optional because education here is free and it is law. So you must be in school. So after that, if you decide that you do want to go to university or community college or anything such, you get in free to do so. Now at each of our stops, we're going to bring us some refreshments for you. You have a half gallon of pineapple juice, a half gallon of fruit punch, and a half gallon of freshly squeezed water, and a half gallon of rum. People drink, the more smiles they bear, okay, and the more they see. So well, to tell you a bit about the island, we're one of the smaller islands in the Caribbean. We're only 166 square miles. That's 21 from north to south and 14 from west to east. Our population is somewhere between 280 and 290,000. Right? We're also divided into 11 different parishes. All of them are named after saints. Well, with the exception of this one. This is Christ Church. All the others, to name a few, would be St. Peter, St. Andrew, St. James, St. Lucy, St. John, St. Joseph,
Peter.
St. Peter, St. Michael, Jordan Thomas. And the coolest one though, that is St. Lucy. Alright? She sits to the north of the island. She's the only one named after a woman. Now, you know they say that women make the best leader, so that's why we named that one St. Lucy. Yeah, see, farther north. Don't quote me on that. No, that's just, yeah. Now what you're looking at to your left and your right, this is all the sugar cane. Sugar cane is our main crop, and our main means of income next to the resource. Sugar cane used to be our main breadwinner here. But as time went on, the demand for natural sugar started to decline, and at that point the government took the initiative and decided that they were going to focus a little more on tourism. The sugar season here starts in February each year. It goes through until the end of June, maybe mid-July or so. We also have to export the majority of our sugar to the UK as part of a Commonwealth contract that we have. This was set into place as part of the terms for us gaining our independence. This is our most important month of the year for us. This is when we celebrate our independence, the 30th of this month. We gained independence back in 1966. We were ruled by the English from 1625 until 1966. That being, I believe, if my math serves me correctly, just over 300 years. We have a very, very strong English influence in everything from the name of some of the places here in Barbados, to our traffic laws, our judicial system, education, that sort of stuff. Even the main church here. The main church is Anglican, that's the Church of England. No. So David, you're in an area known as St. David's. Right? If you're driving around Barbados and you get lost, you always follow the bus stops. If you look at this one here on the left, it says bus to City. Look back behind us, the one on the adjacent side of the street there, going in the opposite direction, it says bus out of City. Okay? That is one of the easiest ways to get your bearings and stuff like that here. Oh, by the way, we have a maximum allowable speed on tour of 60 kilometers an hour. If at any time this feels a little bit too much for you guys back there, you let me know. Alright, 60 is very comfortable here in the front because we have this canopy and we have, well, windows. You guys, as you can tell, the air conditioning unit is working very, very good. Alright, so if it gets a little uncomfortable for you at any time, you let me know. Alright? Juliet, time for me to pick on you. Yeah. So, I was told by the guy sitting behind me that you are from Barbados. Is there any truth or is there fiction? Originally. Whereabouts by the St. Andrew. Ah, you're right. You're right. Well, the doctor said that, so you're welcome coming down home and stuff. Me, I'm born and told all of my family from the country. Okay for you guys back there so far though? Yeah? Alright. Now let's talk more about sugarcane. Sugarcane is considered to be a no-maintenance crop. Alright? You plow a ground up, you drop the 6 to 8 inch long pieces of cane stalk on the ground, you come back about 9 months afterwards and you harvest. You add no fertilizer, you do nothing to the land, nothing. You just plant it, come back, harvest it. Which is good. Right? The downside to that is that it does take a lot of nutrients because it's self-sufficient. It takes a lot of nutrients out of the soil. So after every couple of years of harvesting that particular field, you'll need to come around, plow the ground up, and plant what is considered to be a rotational crop. By that, no, it means stuff like sweet potatoes, yams, eddos, any of those ground provisions. Do that, you can harvest them a couple times a year from constantly tilling the soil up after every harvest of those crops. It does add it does restore a certain amount of nutrients to the soil, so you can plant sugarcane once again. All right. Here to our left, what you're overlooking, this is all of St. George and what is known as the Valley. This valley extends from the far east of the island through the core, entering and exiting of the down in the city. All right. It's within this valley here that we do a lot of our agriculture. Alright, a lot of our agriculture, irrigation, it's actually a natural basin to collect the water, right, for the irrigation. And a lot of people who can afford it, they try to live within this valley. You see, the good thing about it is that you get that nice, cool, flowing breeze right off the Atlantic. So people like to, get that nice breeze. Huh?
This road like the British economy is going downhill.
Man, that's like our economy. One of the few places that hasn't really been affected by the recession. Well, even though they're beginning to feel it, no, I think it's the Canadians. Now, here in Barbados, we really don't have a lot of wild animals, right? The wildest of animals we have is the monkey, and the green monkey, originally from northern Africa. They're not extinct there, they can only be found here, so we claim them as ours and we call them the Barbados green monkey.